Well, hello, Eddie from Eddie's Pottery. I was wanting to touch base with everybody after this last. I did another firing. Did a refiring, is what you can see with some of the bowls and stuff. They turned out fantastic. This is a refiring. I added a little. I changed the formula of the glaze just a little bit, so that I added I added 1 cup of the matte satin white glaze to the to 2 of the, let me see, the glossy green, which was a let's say it was real spotty, it was real thin. And the reason I added that, because the actual colorant and the glaze in itself would not stay suspended, so you ended up with not so much colorant, you ended up with more of the actual just clear glaze. And I needed to thicken that up. So what I did is, when I added that in, 1 cup per gallon of that, then it turned out, now this is a glossy glaze, it turned out, and it turned out really nice, as you can see. But I lowered that to a cone 4 to make sure, just to check it. I will run back on a cone 6, because the cone 6 worked great for the actual matte glaze that you can see here. So I'm going through all of these. The red, and I showed you the green. The blue turned out fantastic. So, and that's the gloss. I think I've hit on something real good. The actual red, it turned out really nice, and I'm going to stay with it. Now, on the yellow, I didn't do anything to the yellow. I just left it alone because it turned out so nice before. So, and then that was on the cone 6, and I turned it out on a cone 4, and it turned out it's pretty much stayed the same. Now, I did do I fired just a piece of stoneware in there at the same time. No glaze, no nothing, just the raw material, just to show what the base of the color of what the stoneware is. Then I fired a piece, couple pieces of, now this is the wood ash. Now, doesn't look much different than what the other one does, but the key thing here is, if you look at this, it's real shiny and glossy. So if you want a very fine, clear and glossy glaze, the wood ash worked wonderful on this. And I'm always going to remember that from now on, because that did a really fine job. Now, the matte colors that I had, if you look at the matte on this cobalt blue, it turned out really nice. And the matte color on the green pretty much stayed the same. It got a little bit more of a matte color than the matte satin. So if you raise that fire temperature up, it'll turn out real nice with a very low sheen to it. And they all turned out nice. But I was really super happy with the other pieces that I fired. Over here. I don't know if I've gotten all these in here or not, but they all turned out really good. So, but I am so happy with the way the refiring of these pieces were, when I took them out of the kiln, these 3 bowls that I have here, I was ready to just throw them away. But I'm going to tell you what, I put that just 1 cup of that matte satin in with a gallon of that glossy glaze, and it turned it out so nice. Not a bubble, not a pop, not nothing on it. And I mean, it turned it out really, really nice. But as you can see, here's all my test tiles that I've done on the last 2 firings, and I just wanted to put that matte green right there on that one right there. It turned out so nice. Same thing with that matte cobalt blue. It turned out good too. But it really, really made me happy when all of the glossy glazes turned out real good. Now, on the red over here, I did do one thing to it, other than add the 1 cup of that matte satin glaze to it, to a gallon of it. I added 2 more ounces of the synthetic dye, and boy, it gives it a nice pop to the color now. So I think I've got some winners here. So you're going to see more of these glazes added to more of the pieces that get fired here from now on. Now, the one thing I did, I took a little bit of yellow, and I took a little bit of that glossy blue, and I did this test tile here. I dipped the test tile in the cobalt blue, that glossy cobalt blue. Then I dipped the top rim, just the top rim of it, with that glossy yellow. And I'm going to tell you what, it ran down and just kind of blended in with that. So I've got a really nice piece here that, hey, turns out nice. Got a nice color to it. A little bit, you see some of the shadowing in it. So I've got a nice little glaze here. And it's a blend is what all it is. So, hey, don't be afraid to, don't be afraid to mix some of your colorants, on dipping them, on dipping or brushing or whatever. Don't be afraid to do that. So, but I'm going to tell you what, right now I am so happy. YouTube has got me fixed back up to where I can leave comments to everybody out there, and it makes me really happy, because that way I can talk to my friends out there in pottery land. So hey, I really want to thank everybody for watching my videos, and don't be afraid to make your own glaze. I mean, because it'll save you a lot of money, and especially if you make a lot of stuff. So I really want to thank everybody out there. Everybody be safe for the coronavirus. It's not over yet, but it's getting close. So hey, but stay safe. That way you don't have to worry about this later on. So hey, I want to thank everybody for watching my channels. Please subscribe and click on that bell, and that way it'll let you know when the next video is coming on. So hey, everybody, take care and see y'all later. Bye for now.